Well, at first, what occurred to me right off the bat was this is a project about Frank Luke. There are a lot of people out there, a lot of World War I fans out there who are fanatic about Frank Luke. The problem with the subject is that up until now, we don't know much about it. Right now, I've got a commission backlog of about a year, but I thought this is something I need to work into the schedule here and get this done because this is an important project. We kicked around different ideas. We talked about an aerial scene. We talked about a ground scene with a figure of Frank Luke in it and a landscape behind. My initial thought was that the figurative scene might be a little too difficult for the cover of a book, and then we might opt to go with an aerial scene. But after I worked out a few thumbnail sketches and thought it through in my head, I thought, no, we've got to do a figure here. We've got to show Frank Luke, because to the unknowing reader, someone who doesn't know anything about Frank Luke, they should be able to walk up to the cover of this book and see exactly what it's about. My source for the SPAD markings was a World War I historian named Alan Tolley, who's one of the leading references for markings on the SPADs. And I knew from his work, actually, that this particular plane did not have squadron markings on it. But I needed something to show, to make this plane a specific aircraft. So this particular SPAD was built by the Bernard Company. It was a Bernard-built SPAD, and they had their own individual camouflage markings. So I got Alan to send me the camouflage pattern for the Bernard-built SPADs, and I got him to send me the serial number for this particular SPAD. As far as the look for Frank Luke, I had Stephen send me photos and information of exactly what coat Frank Luke would have been wearing, what gun he would have been carrying, and that was an important thing because a lot of people want to see the gun, and what clothing he would have been issued prior to his death, what he would have been wearing, because I thought that all those details would be important.